Hey, we're going to be making some mayonnaise today. I have one egg yolk here. I'm going to add a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of Dijon mustard. I'm going to whisk them together. It is better to make your own mayonnaise than buying it at the grocery store. This way you know exactly what's in your mayonnaise and there's not any preservatives. The shelf life of this mayonnaise is 7 to 10 days. We're only making about a cup to a cup and a half of mayonnaise here. You don't need a big container of store-bought mayonnaise and have it sit around for 3 months. So what I'm going to do now is slowly add canola oil. A little bit at a time, just drops. The slower you add it in, the better the mayonnaise is going to be. Now what we're doing is that we're taking the egg yolk and the oil and combining it, and it's called an emulsion. Emulsion are two things that need help to combine together. So that's what the mustard is for, is to help it combine and stay combined. So that's what we're doing here. So I'm just adding it as slow as possible. And we're just gonna a little more, and gonna add some more. I'm just gonna fix this towel so I can use one hand. There we go. It was moving on me. So I'm gonna keep on adding drop by drop at a steady stream, so this can actually combine good and won't break. Breaking means that it separates. If you ever hear of a sauce breaking, it's because the two things that are not combined easily separate. So that's what we're trying to reduce by adding the mustard to it. Let's adjust this again. And it's starting to get thick, nice and thick. See? So we're gonna start adding it in as a stream now. Then just drops by drop. Now one yolk's gonna hold about 8 ounces of oil, as long as you do it correctly. Gonna fix this again. Sorry about that. There we go. See how it's getting nice and thick? You're seeing the what's called ribbon stage. So we're gonna keep on going. More of a faster, steady stream. This is not working that well. Give me 1 second. Let's finish mixing this first. This is starting to drive me nuts. Sorry about that. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's better. So what we're going to do is keep on adding oil to it in steady stream. And whisking as fast as we can. Now, you can actually do this with a food processor. You can do this with a Nozen blender, or what's called a burr blender. Or you can do this with an electric mixer. I'm doing it by hand, like I did in culinary school. So you can actually hear me better. With all the machines, it gets kind of loud, and I want you to be able to hear exactly what I'm saying easily. So we're gonna keep on adding the oil. Now, because we're using just a yolk, it's going to be on the yellowy side, which is what it's supposed to be. Then a white color to the mayonnaise like you find in the supermarket. Going to add a little more. This is actually looking pretty good. We can start adding the oil fast now. And yes, you do get tired by doing it by hand, but like I said, I want you to be able to hear what I'm saying. What we're going to do, we're going to add some more oil to this. And this is pretty much done. I'm going to add a little lemon juice. Give it a little flavor. And we'll add a little more oil to this. But this is actually looking pretty good. We can add the salt and pepper now. And then we'll just finish off with a little more oil, just to thicken it up a little bit. But this is how real mayonnaise is made. It's just that easy. You have to make sure that you actually put this in the refrigerator. This has to be refrigerated at all times. Add a little more oil. I should have used a bigger towel for this. Just going to keep on whisking now, and that should actually do it. See how nice and thick it is? This is perfect. This is how it should be. Give it a little taste. See how thick it is? Perfect. Yep. Exactly how it's supposed to be. So I have a plastic container here. going to add it to a plastic container and cover it and refrigerate it. And this will be good for 7 to 10 days. Perfect. That's all you need to make. That's it. If you need more than that, then double the recipe, okay? But that is perfect mayonnaise.